The Steers are teed up and ready to kick some butt. It's week 1 of the playoffs and the fans are feeling rowdy. It's the Lake Worth Bullfrogs versus your Graham Steers. Welcome to the Highsmith Automotive Graham Steers football film, brought to you by Highsmith Automotive, Cornelius Custom Services, Clear Fork Country, Tom Raft at the Movie Store, your satellite TV connection, Master Cleaners and Laundry on Indiana, Potter's Pizza, Simply Fresh, Simply Better, and Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance. The Steers' first drive showcased a lot of our talents. A reception to Bryce Reeves, followed by some rushing from Ben Davis. Then he would find Hunter Jones down the left side of the field to set up the 1st and goal. But this would end as many drives have this season behind the rushing of Dylan Gonzalez. So let's take a peek at the NJBC construction and remodeling play of the game. Defense was the word this week. Hunter Hughes breaks through the line to get the Frogs scrambling, but it would be Jesse Ramos with a big takedown to the turf. Devin Dame would also get an amazing behind-the-line tackle after blowing by his blocker. And on this one, I think everybody could get an assist on this tackle. The defense was so dominant on the night that they held the Frogs to a meager 39 yards total offense for the game, while the Steers racked up a very respectable 448 yards. I haven't seen Frogs slaughtered like this since the last time I watched Duck Dynasty. Our final score on this game would end up being 44-7.
Well, this week we just did the same thing we've been doing all week, practicing every day after school, Saturdays, watching film, lifting weights. This really shows, no matter how hard, it shows hard work pays off. And I really think this team's going far this year.
We couldn't agree more, Jesse. The beauty of this team is, how diverse this talent is. Look at the line doing work here. Ben stands in the pocket for an eternity untouched before deciding to run for the first down. And speaking of Ben, he was 21 for 29 on the night for 297 passing yards. From the running back position, the two-pronged attack of Gonzalez and Hughes would rack up about 150 yards between the two of them. And as for receivers, there is talent all over the field. 9 different players made receptions in this game. With this group, I feel like this is a sight we might be getting used to seeing in Steer Country. Next week is the area matchup against the Glen Rose Tigers. The Tigers narrowly made their way past Brownwood this week with a score of 14-10. You may remember the Steers played Brownwood earlier this season and came out on top by a much wider margin. So next week we face the Tigers in Springtown at 5 p.m. the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving week is a fun week to be involved in football. Listen, it's family, food, and football.
And that's it for your Highsmith Automotive football film. Brought to you by Highsmith Automotive, Cornelius Custom Services, Clear Fork Country, Tom Raft at the Movie Store, your satellite TV connection, Master Cleaners and Laundry on Indiana, Potter's Pizza, Simply Fresh, Simply Better, and Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance. I'm Jay Hawkins on behalf of Scene Marketing saying, keep your eyes on the Steers of Graham.